Oh, this looks like a deep fried meme. Oh my gosh. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Jessica Laylah, and today I am going to be testing out influencer life hacks. Now this is not an actual term that I know of anyway. So basically what I consider an influencer life hack is a combination of hair, makeup, fashion, and photography tips that can be life-changing or can make these things easier. Now I have been collecting so many of these videos on Instagram for the past couple of weeks, and now I finally have enough to turn it into a video. So I'm gonna divide this video into sections. So this section is gonna be photography. Maybe you don't know this, but I'm a photographer. I'm a photographer. Follow my Instagram. Do it! So I'm always looking for things that make self-portraits and even portraits easier. One of the first hacks that I saved that I really want to try is the new iPhone editing hack. This has been a thing going around on TikTok for a while, and honestly the results are muy bien, so I just want to see. I don't know why, but I'm kind of doubting that this is gonna look good on any of my photos. So basically what happens is you like set your exposure, and I'm definitely not reading anything what. Set your exposure and brilliance 100 high, and you like make all these settings that it looks like your photo is more taken towards the golden hour. I think that's the end goal. I don't know. So let's see if we can make my ugly face look good by doing this hack. Oh, I'm actually gonna need to do this on my iPad because I don't have the latest. Oh crap. We're gonna try this hack on my iPad because my phone is, it's an iPhone 6. So, wow, do I have a mustache? Okay, anyways. So what you do is you set the exposure to 100, not a negative, 100. Brilliance to 100. Then the shadows are negative 35, 28, negative 28 contrast, negative 30 brightness.
What is BP?
Oh, black point. Negative 15. I'm dumb. Oh, this looks like a deep fried meme. Oh my gosh. Did this skip vibrance? 10 vibrance. Warmth is at an 8. 39 sharpness. Are you sure you want to see my face in that much clarity? I don't think you do. Where's the vignetti? So we turn this to 23. How do you pronounce this word? I've never known. I always read it as vinaigrette. Okay, so I think that was the last step. Then we go all the way back up to exposure. Oh my gosh. That's actually, oh my gosh, that is. So if we turn the sharpness down just a little bit, say to like 11. Oh wow, you can really see my sunburn. Anyway, if we turn the sharpness down, I look less like a deep fried meme, and I definitely like the way that looks better. I kind of want to try this on another photo and see how it turns out. Maybe lighting conditions just completely change the way your face looks. You know what? Screw it. Look at my ugly face. We're just gonna try it again on this one. So I may have done that wrong. I don't know what's happening. So we're gonna do this again. I think this hack overall works. The way this person wrote it out was really confusing because they started using numbers. The numbers were on this side and then they switched them to this side.
How does that make sense, Bethany?
Overall, this hack did work pretty good. I think it really depends on like your lighting situation and how that is. And that's definitely going to change how it looks indoor versus outdoor, the time of day, all of that definitely will play a role into how your photo turns out when you're editing it. So I'm gonna rate each of these hacks, and overall that was a pretty good hack. I'm gonna give it a solid 9 out of 10. I just feel like it's not as amazing as people were hyping it up to be, you know? On to the next one. Okay, why are we standing? You may be asking yourself. Okay, so I think I saw this in a what was it? Spill video? So you know when influencers take like their little mirror selfies. Have you ever noticed how, like, first of all, there's nothing on the mirror. There's not a single mark on their mirror. Their mirrors are spotless. And how they're usually in, like, weird areas of their house or even outside. One influencer, no idea who it was, one influencer I think exposed this and said what they're actually doing is they're using their phone and then a camera to take a picture. It's not an actual mirror. I've never actually taken a mirror selfie because mirrors just make me look large. So I thought it would be fun to test that out and see how well it actually works. So this is the wall we're gonna be using, and let me show you the skirt I changed into. It's so adorable. Oh, you can't see. But you wanna know the best part about it? It has pockets. Oh. So we're gonna take the pictures and I'll let you know how they turned out. So after some very basic editing, this is the final result. Okay, so one thing I've realized is that angles really can make or break how this turns out, because if you take it from too unnatural of an angle, it's not gonna look like a mirror selfie. You're just gonna look like a weird freak of nature. So this angle I think is passable for a mirror selfie. So what I decided to do to really test this hack was to take another picture from a more natural angle. Then I quickly slapped that into VSCO, just did some pretty basic editing just to see how it would turn out. I was going for kind of like a grungy aesthetic effect, and honestly, it really does look like a mirror selfie. So I would give that actually a 10 out of 10. I think that's a pretty cool thing. You can definitely add some variation to your photos, but again, it really comes down to angles and also very much what you're wearing. So now, can you see my bun? Maybe if I just sit like this. Okay, so now we're moving on to clothing. And this is the first time I've seen this dude smile, I think, ever. So if he's impressed, I'm impressed. So it's a way to scrunch your pants. I hate the feeling of flared pants. It just makes me violently uncomfortable. So let's try it. So this is... Hello? So this is the pair of pants I'm gonna be using. You can tell they flare at the end. Nothing says soccer mom like flared exercise pants. Where did I put the ponytails? I just had ponytails here. So I think all that's needed for this hack is 2 ponytails. Okay, so my pants are on. I even put shoes on like the person in the video. I think what they did was they first folded it up like that. Then what? Okay, then they took the hair tie. Okay, then they took the hair tie. Then they looped it around the pants. Then they did that. Wait, hello? Okay, that looks pretty good. And then what? Then you do that, and then you tuck it up underneath. What? We cut off our circulation. And then what happens? Ah, okay. So that's the end result. So it's honestly not a terrible hack, but it's also kind of impractical because you're gonna be cutting off your circulation and they could very easily become undone. So if I were to rate this, I'd probably give it like a 6, maybe 6.5 out of 10 because it's cool, it's just not very practical. On to the next one. So there's this one that I saw. Hers is slightly shorter and it looks somewhat more form-fitting, but you can take one of these tops and use these as bra pads without any sewing or gluing it on. What she does is she takes this and she separates, I think it's the front. Oh, it actually is destroying it. So then this side is supposed to be like really rough. I can't believe I'm destroying a bra pad. And then what you do is you like stick the rough side to it, and apparently it stays. This should be the thumbnail. So before I put it on my body physically, I just want to see how well this will actually stick. And then shake it. But let's try it on and see how it sticks. Ta-da! Okay, so I have an overshirt over it just because I don't want to be like inappropriate or anything. So there's several problems here. So overall it's not a terrible hack, but let's talk about it for a second. So a lot of camis tend to be pretty see-through material, so you can see the pad, so that's kind of awkward. Number two, it doesn't offer much in a way of support. So if you're not like more on the flat side of things, there's literally no support. Like if I were to go running right now, I'd probably give myself a black eye. And they also keep slipping down. Oh, my eyeball's itchy. It's not very practical. This side feels like it would stick better. So yeah, I just feel like it's not a real practical hack. Maybe different materials this would work better on, but again, unless it's like super binding to the chest. So if I were to rate this, I don't want to be too harsh because I feel like for some people this might work better, but for me personally, I would probably give this like a 4 out of 10. It works, it's just not amazing, you know? On to the next hack. So I put a regular bra on for this next hack because I need sleeveless for this next hack. Where's the hack? Oh. Where's the hack? So I saw this the other day. I was like, I have to try it because I have a gigantic scarf that I have no actual real use for. Okay, so what she does is she takes it and she wraps it around just like a regular scarf. Okay, wait, hold on. I don't know that it's long enough for this. Wait, how did she tie it? And then she ties like... and then she ties these ends, I think. That, and then you just slide into it like a sleeve. I think the implication here was you do this when it's cold out. You know, you're on a nice date, but then you suddenly get chilly, and then you conveniently remember you have a scarf in your bag. That's pretty cool, actually. How does it look from the back? Okay, so that's pretty cool. I feel like, excuse me, I feel like this color combination is questionable, but like if I had a better color choice or a better colored scarf, this would be really cool looking. Would I ever actually wear it in real life? No. And this little whole wraparound concept is adorable. You know what? This is a cool hack. It actually worked, just like she said, and it looks a lot like the way she did it. So I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. So now we're moving on to hair. So I saw this one the other day and I was like, that looks really nice. She has shorter hair. And so I wondered, can I do this? So you separate it into 2 little buns. Okay. Then you pull it through. And then you just pin. Sounds simple enough. I guess we'll be taking this down. Is this gonna work as good with curly hair? Let's try just by dividing it down the middle. Then I'm gonna take these 2 little ponies. Okay, so now I'm gonna sit like this. Hopefully the camera will focus. So we're just gonna do 1 little bun on this side. Make sure there's space to pull the other one through. Okay, so then you like... Dang! You take that and you loop it through. Oh, sounds like it broke. Okay. And then you pin it. So I just checked it upstairs in the bathroom mirror. And, it definitely needs more bobby pins. Yeah, I can feel the pieces falling out. So here's what I've discovered. Not ideal with very thick curly hair. What you might want to do if you have more layered hair, wrap one of the smaller hair ties around first and then pin everything in place, because otherwise it's really loose and things are falling out and things are falling apart. Here's what it looks like after I fixed it.
Wait, what?
And I definitely think it's cute. You know, normally I look like a founding father with low buns, but yeah, so this is pretty cool, pretty cute, pretty easy to do. So this is a pretty cool hack. I'm gonna rate this a 7.5 out of 10. I'm rating it a 7.5 just because it's pretty cool. I like the style. I just feel like it might fall out throughout the day unless you tie it really tight, which how do you tie it really tight if you're just pinning everything in place? So that's my only thing. That's the only problem with it. Otherwise it would be a 10 out of 10. I just hate really loose styles, but on to the next one. So again, I don't know if my hair's gonna work on this one, but this is how to get volume in your ponytail like Ariana Grande. First you do half up, then you pull through. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, so we're gonna do half up. So then she ties this bottom piece, and then I think she loops it through the upper portion. You know what? I'm gonna check this out in the mirror real quick. It worked. Okay, I'm jazzed. I didn't think this would work with my hair length, but it did. So for other people, I think that would be really cool. I'm gonna give that a 9.5 out of 10. I'm only deducting a point because it hurt me. And it's probably gonna hurt you. So now it's time for the last hack of our video. So basically it's a ponytail, then you pull it, then you twist it, then you pull it through. Boom. Why does this keep happening to me? I need a mirror again. It just looks weird from the front. So again, I feel like this is another style that would look different if I had longer hair. From the front, it looks kind of strange. But from the back, it's not terrible. I like the little tail. But also at the same time, if you have longer hair and you just have a bunch of hair sticking out here, doesn't that not look weird? So that was pretty simple. I was able to get it on the first try. It's cute, it's simple, it's efficient. Let's give it an 8. No, let's do 8.5 out of 10. Alright, so that was our last hack. I learned some insightful things, you know, some new hairstyles to try this summer, some clothing hacks, and some pretty cool photography tricks. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully I got a little something out of this. And eventually I'm probably gonna make a part 2, but this took about a solid month of saving videos, because I wanted it to be more hack specific and not just, oh, here's how I put my makeup on and make it easier. You know, I didn't want to do that. So thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you all here next time.